Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on Marvel Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4, which I think is going to be called Avengers Infinity Wars. So the Russo brothers have confirmed that they just are wrapping up, finishing filming for Avengers 4. As I posted the other day, the interview they did answering some fan questions which wouldn't give any spoilers away, where they said that Thanos is going to be a psychotic character and they can't wait for people to see what he's about. And they basically described Infinity War as a solo heist Thanos movie because he's going to be the main star. So the rumours are circulating the internet, and a massive rumour has come up that possibly Mistress Death has been casted into Avengers 4 or possibly Infinity War, because Hollywood is a very strange place sometimes. Now, I know exactly what some people are going to say. They can't cast a role without making it public knowledge. They can't keep secrets. Well, actually, they can. It's quite common that some actors have a role up to 5 years before anyone knows anything. So the latest rumor is that Sofia Boutella is going to be Death. She's no stranger to wild prosthetic roles, as she was in the Star Trek Beyond movie, and she's been in The Mummy, and she's been in a lot of other kind of movies like that, I guess you could say. As you'll see from the thumbnail, that she could actually pull this role off. And seeing as Mistress Death has a major relationship with Thanos in the series The Infinity Gauntlet, and it would be pulling massively from the source material. Obviously, in the comics, if you don't know, Thanos is madly in love with Death and would do everything and anything to please her. So this could play out into Avengers Infinity War or Avengers 4. There is a chance of this happening. I really do believe this could happen, to be honest. We know that production for Avengers 4 is basically done. However, if Death was to be included, they could keep it secret. Obviously, the Russo brothers would want to hide this till closer of the release of Avengers 3 or Avengers 4, or they wouldn't say anything at all, or would they? So we already know that obviously Deadpool has a strong connection to Mistress Death as well. So if it wasn't going to be introduced, if she wasn't going to be introduced during Infinity War, maybe she could be introduced during a Deadpool 2 post-credit scene. Now that Fox have sold, well, it's not officially gone through, but now Fox have sold to Disney, they could in theory have a Thanos Deadpool crossover with Mistress Death. And obviously Thanos is being played by Josh Brolin, who is Cable in Deadpool 2. So obviously Ryan Reynolds, who plays Deadpool, they've both worked together. They're going to build up some work relationship. They've got a comic book story arc together. So it could be possible. And the fact that Deadpool 2 is introducing characters like Cable and Domino, what's not to say there isn't enough room for a mega superpower like Death and Thanos to have some kind of crossover. Now, in the post-credit scene and the ending of Thor 3, we have a character called Hela that some people think actually died, but it's a bit obvious what happened. Obviously, at the end of that movie, Thanos came along and picked up Hela before the whole post-credit scene, where Thanos comes up and beats up Hulk and beats up Thor, and obviously Loki gets scared and gives the Tesseract to him as a present so he doesn't kill him. So what I'm suggesting is, if we don't get an actual character death, then potentially Cate Blanchett, who played Hela, one of the best characters in the MCU in terms of villains, maybe not as good as Loki, but she was a really strong character. We didn't get to see a lot of her. A lot of people think they could be mixing the Hela character and the Death character together. And that could be, they could turn her into Death, because it could be quite possible. They don't need to change her name. They could just give her the Death persona. They can make Thanos and Hela kind of hook them up and have a mad relationship throughout Avengers 3 and 4. This might sound a bit crazy, but I've seen a lot of people talk about this actual subject. The fact that Cate Blanchett could have been filming other things for Infinity War and Avengers 4 while she was filming Thor 3. It's very possible, guys. So let me know, do you think Sofia has been casted into the role as Death? I mean, it's just a rumour circulating certain boards online, and I really would like to see Death, because that love relationship that he has with Death is a major factor of this whole story arc. And what is his motivation for the bit where he says fun isn't one someone has when he's trying to balance a universe, and that balancing a universe is linked to Death in the comic books. So although the Russo brothers and people making comic book movies don't directly pull from the comic books 100%, or else comic book fans would know the whole storyline, I think someone like Death has to turn up, or we could just turn Hela into Death. I think that would be kind of interesting. So guys, let me know what you think about this kind of crazy theory stroke rumoured casting call. It's not been confirmed, it's just a rumoured casting call. It is quite late to the game, obviously, because they're just about to finish wrapping up. But like I've said multiple times, they don't actually have to make things public knowledge. I think it would be cool if we got a post-credit scene at the end of Avengers 3 or 4 where Death appears, or maybe Death appears during Deadpool 2 right at the end. That would be insane. No one would see it coming. And the fact that Disney owns Fox now, they can literally use Deadpool and Death and Thanos together if they really wanted. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. It would be awesome. Let me know what you think about this video. Just a bit of a crazy theory, I guess you could say, but it does actually all make sense if you can get where I'm coming from. Anyway, guys, join Team Warstu below by hitting that bell button. Yes, you could say that people like. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.